What up, guys? Boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, October 18th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Michael B. Jordan is set to star in and produce The Silver Bear, a film adaptation of the Derek Haas novel of the same name about a hitman named Columbus. Frank Baldwin has written the script, which explores how Columbus becomes the most feared assassin in the criminal underworld. The novel centers on Columbus, who is nicknamed the Silver Bear, and how he sets his sight on a powerful politician. Haas, who wrote the screenplay for Wanted and 3:10 to Yuma, has released a series of novels featuring the character. No director is attached to the project, which is being developed at Lionsgate. Jordan is producing through his Outlier Society Productions banner, along with Vishal Ratana, Mark Fasano, and Akil Raconta of Nickel City Pictures. Haas, Michael Garnett, and Tobias Weimer are also serving as executive producers. Lionsgate Motion Picture Group Chairman Joe Drake said in a statement, "The Silver Bear is the kind of story that needs to be experienced on the big screen, and Michael is the perfect movie star to inhabit the skin of this dynamic character and takes us into the cinematic world of Columbus." Jordan will next be seen in the upcoming boxing sequel Creed 2, which is set to arrive in theaters on November 21st. Nicole Kidman is the Los Angeles police detective who can't escape her past in the new trailer for the upcoming crime thriller Destroyer. The clip released Wednesday features a completely transformed Kidman portraying Officer Aaron Bell, who previously went undercover to take down a gang. Bell must revisit her violent past once the leader of the gang reemerges years later as she investigates a mysterious murder. The trailer moves back and forth through time, with Bell helping the gang to rob a bank in the past while opening up about her anger in the present to her daughter, played by Jay Pettyjohn. Bell says, "I'm mad, I'm still mad, it's burned a circuit in my brain." Destroyer from director Karen Kusama will be released in New York and Los Angeles on December 25th before expanding in January. Toby Kebbell, Tatiana Maslany, Scott McNary, Bradley Whitford, and Sebastian Stan also star in the movie. Kidman previously said about Destroyer, "I grew up on these kind of films. I watched Al Pacino play these roles. I watched all of the men of the 70s get the chance to do it, but I don't have a female equivalent. That's exciting as an actress to get the chance to do that." She also continued by saying, "This character is also so far removed from me, so that's part of the appeal as an actor. Going to places I haven't been given the chance to go. I'm all about finding characters and stories that make me go, this is new, but it's still emotionally relevant." Mary, Queen of Scots released a new poster featuring Saoirse Ronan and Margot Robbie. Ronan plays the titular character Mary Stuart in the upcoming film, with Robbie as Queen Elizabeth. The poster shows Ronan and Robbie standing tall in coordinating gold dresses and similar hairstyles. The image features the movie's tagline, "Bow to no one." The film's official Twitter account captioned the post, "These queens bow to no one, hashtag Mary, Queen of Scots." Mary, Queen of Scots will dramatize Mary's real-life attempt to overthrow Elizabeth, her cousin, and take the English throne during the 16th century. The movie is based on the John Guy biography, The True Life of Mary Stuart. Ronan said of Robbie in an interview with MTV News in May, "She's brilliant. We were really a driving force for each other." Josie Roque directed the new film, which opens in theaters December 7th. The movie co-stars Jack Lowden, Joe Allen, David Tennant, Brendan Coyle, and Guy Pearce, and released a first trailer in July. The Cats movie adaptation is reportedly eyeing Idris Elba. Variety confirmed the 46-year-old British actor is in final negotiations to join the big screen version of the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. Elba will play McCavity, a master criminal, in the new film, according to the Hollywood Reporter. The character is the subject of the song "McCavity, the Mystery Cat." The Cats movie is being held by Tom Hopper, the Oscar-winning director of The King's Speech. The film will co-star Jennifer Hudson, Taylor Swift, Ian McKellen, and James Corden. Cast is based on the T.S. Eliot book, Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. Weber's musical debuted on the West End in 1981 and opened on Broadway the next year. Elba is known for playing Stringer Bell on The Wire and John Luther on Luther. He'll reprise Luther in the 5th season on the BBC and is also slated to star in the Netflix series Turn Up Charlie. Netflix has announced that more than 80 million subscribers worldwide viewed one of the service's romantic comedies released last summer, including To All the Boys I've Loved Before and Sierra Burgess Is a Loser. The two films with Set It Up, The Kissing Booth, and Like Father were part of Netflix's summer love endeavor, which saw the company release multiple romantic comedies throughout the season. A new set of Summer of Love films are already in production for next year, Variety reported. Netflix says To All the Boys I've Loved Before had strong repeating viewings and singled out its popularity by providing Instagram data on stars from the film, Lana Condor and Noah Centineo. Condor's followers on Instagram grew from 0.1 million to 5.5 million after the film was released, while Centio's followers grew from 0.8 million to 13.4 million. To All the Boys I've Loved Before is based on the young adult novel of the same name by Jenny Han. The film follows shy teenager Laura Jean Song-Covey, played by Condor, as 5 of her crushes mysteriously receive love letters she wrote in secret. Han touted the film's success on Twitter by quoting a statement from the Variety article. She said, Netflix singled out To All the Boys I've Loved Before as one of its most viewed original films ever, with strong repeat viewing. Practical Magic star Evan Rachel Wood would be down for a sequel. The 31-year-old actress voiced interest in the second movie after Jarrett Weisselman, Netflix's social media manager, suggested the idea Tuesday on the film's 20th anniversary. Practical Magic came out 20 years ago today, so obviously it's the perfect time for a sequel that focuses on Sally's daughter, once again played by Evan Rachel Wood, Weisselman tweeted. Wood replied, down for this so much. Wood played Kylie Owens, the elder daughter of Sally Owens, played by Sandra Bullock, in Practical Magic, which opened in 1998. The film is based on the novel of the same name and co-stars Nicole Kidman, Diane Weiss, and Stockard Channing. Bullock and Kidman, who played Sally's sisters Gillian Owens, reunited on the Oscar red carpet this year. The pair recalled the moment in an interview with People published Tuesday. Bullock says, "We were talking about when we shot Practical Magic together." Kidman added, "I love that movie. I showed that movie to my kids. It's a little above their level of understanding, but we're really good sisters." Wood portrays Dolores Abernathy on the HBO series Westworld, which was renewed in May for a third season. She will also star in the upcoming movie Vienna and the Phantoms. Tia Mowry and Loretta Devine have signed on to star in a new Netflix comedy series titled Family Reunion. Netflix has given a 20-episode straight-to-series order to Family Reunion, which is created and executive produced by Meg DeLoach. Mowry will star in the series as Coca McKellen, a mother from Seattle who travels with her former football star husband Maz, played by Anthony Alabi, and their 4 children to a small town of Columbus, Georgia, to the McLennan family reunion. Devine will play the matriarch of the family, Madeir. Talia Jackson, Isaiah Russell Bailey, C.J. Wright, and Jordan James will star as the McLennan children. Production on the series has begun in Los Angeles, with Eric Dean Steaton directing. Mowry is best known for her roles on Sister Sister, Tia and Tamara, The Game, and Instant Mom. Devine has appeared on Grey's Anatomy, The Client List, Eli Stone, Boston Public, and A Different World. Mowry said in a statement, "I'm so excited to return to television, especially working with Netflix, and I can't wait for everyone to see Family Reunion. I know my friends are going to love it." Kim Zolciak says she didn't Photoshop recent pictures of her 4-year-old twins. The 4-year-old television personality spoke out in a tweet Tuesday following claims she edited photos of her daughter Kai and son Kane to make them appear thinner. She wrote, "People are sick. No post was taken down and no photo has been, nor will ever be, edited of my children." Zolciak shared a series of pictures Sunday of Kai and Kane striking poses while wearing athletic wear. Fans said Zolciak also posted one of the photos on Instagram stories, then took it down and replaced it with an edited image. Zolciak said in a response, "I will no longer stand for this shit." The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum shared the original post after dropping her daughter Ariana off at homecoming. She wrote, "I can't add Kaya Bierman after we sent at Ariana Bierman on her way to homecoming. Kaya was hooting and hollering to take her pic. She says she wants to model. Maybe I should let her. Hashtag where you find Kaya, you find Kane." Zolciak is parents to Kaya Kane, 6-year-old son Cash, and 7-year-old son Croy, with husband Croy Bremerman, and to daughters Ariana and Brielle from previous partners. She went makeup-free during a date night with Bierman in September. Keira Knightley appeared on The Late Late Show and said fans mistake her for other celebrities, including Natalie Portman and Britney Spears. Knightley said Tuesday to host James Corden, "I've been chased through an airport as Natalie Portman." She continued, "I've been chased through a park as Kate Winslet. Quite a few people have come over to me to ask me to say hello to Daniel Craig for them because they think I'm Rachel Weisz." Knightley also said that she was confused for Spears in Los Angeles and took a photo with the fan who believed she was the pop star. The actress said it was a weird one of the interaction, and noted that she finds herself being more polite when fans mistake her for somebody else. Fellow Late Late Show guest Catherine Hahn said that she gets confused for Saturday Night Live star Anna Gasteyer. Knightley previously said on the Graham Norton Show in 2014 that she has been mistaken for Spears 3 times. Chloe Bennet and Logan Paul have reportedly called it quits. People confirm the 26-year-old actress and 23-year-old YouTube star recently broke up after several months of dating. Bennet and Paul ended their relationship over a month ago, according to Judge Jarrett. The pair reportedly split on good terms. A source says Logan and Chloe had a very fun and strange dynamic that honestly worked well for a while. Another insider added, Chloe and Logan weirdly worked, and they are still very much in love with each other, but their lives aren't compatible right now. They're taking time just to focus on themselves. Bennet and Paul made their red carpet debut as a couple July 21st at the Entertainment Weekly San Diego Comic-Con party. The pair confirmed their relationship earlier in the month following dating rumors. Bennet explained on Twitter, "He's kind, creative, funny, violently curious about life, weird as fuck, in all the best ways, a big dork, and he's one of my best friends." She added, "It doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but it doesn't have to. He changed my life for the better, and I've done the same for him." Bennet is known for playing Daisy Sky Johnson, a.k.a. Quake, on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which will return for a 6th season on ABC on July 2019. Lena Dunham is recovering after undergoing surgery to remove her left ovary. The 32-year-old actress said in an Instagram post Wednesday that she had the procedure after scar tissue and fibrosis surrounding the organ attached to her bowel and affected her ability to walk. Dunham captioned a photo of herself wearing underwear in her hospital bed. "Yesterday I had a 2-hour surgery to remove my left ovary, which was encased in scar tissue and fibrosis attached to my bowels and pressing on nerves that made it kind of hard to walk, pee, vamp." She says, "Over the last month, it got worse and worse until I was simply a burrito posing as a human. My mother took this picture after I spent 9 hours in the post-op recovery area with low blood pressure." Dunham had an electric hysterectomy in February in hopes to end her battle with endometriosis, but said the procedure didn't fix her health as some might think. The star says health, like most things, isn't linear. Things improve and things falter, and you start living off only cranberry juice from sippy cups, sleeping on a glorified heating pad, but you're also happier than you've been in years. She also added, "My health not only has been a given, has paid spiritual dividends I could never have predicted, and it's opened me up in wild ways, and it's given me a mission to advocate for those of us who live at the cross-section of physical and psychic pain, and to remind women that our stories don't have to look one way. Our pain is our game." Dunham dropped out of the press tour for her new HBO series Camping last week due to her health issues. She said her lingering struggles with endometriosis has made, quote, working challenging at best and scary at worst. Puppeteer Carol Spinney announced Wednesday that he's retiring from Sesame Street, the television show in which he performed as Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch. Spinney has worked on Sesame Street since the educational program's debut in 1969. Matt Vogel will take over the role of Big Bird, and Eric Jacobson will portray Oscar the Grouch. Spinney mentored both puppeteers. Spinney has earned numerous awards over his career, including 7 Emmys, 2 gold records, and 2 Grammy honors. He co-authored and illustrated his 2003 autobiography, The Wisdom of Big Bird, and his life was the subject of a 2014 documentary, I Am Big Bird. Spinney said in a statement, "Big Bird brought me so many places, opened my mind, and nurtured my soul." He also added, "And I plan to be an ambassador for Sesame Workshop for many years to come. After all, we are a family. But now it's time for two performers that I have worked with and respect, and actually handpicked for the guardianship of Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch, to take my alter egos into their hands and continue to give them life." Sesame Street paid homage to Spinney on Twitter alongside a photo of the puppeteer next to Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch. The statement from Spinney reads on the show's Twitter account, "Before I came to Sesame Street, I didn't feel like I was doing what I was doing was very important. Big Bird helped me find my purpose. Even as I step down from my roles, I feel I will always be Big Bird, and even Oscar once in a while. They have given me great joy, lead me to my true calling, and create a lifetime of memories that I will cherish forever." Lil Wayne received the I Am Hip Hop Award at the 2018 BET Hip Hop Awards, a prize that recognizes the rapper's impact on music. Wayne brought his mother Jacida Carter and daughter Regina Carter on stage during his acceptance speech. Wayne said he was thankful for his fans and said a homicide detective he referred to as Uncle Bob once saved his life during a near-death experience. He said he came into an apartment one day. He busted into the door, guns drawn. He saw nobody. He saw legs on the floor. It was my legs. He saw blood everywhere. A bunch of police hopped over me. He refused to do so. He said EMS tried twice and they told him there's nothing. He refused to let that die. Wayne continued, "He brought me to the hospital himself. He refused to wait. He kicked in the doors. He said, you get whatever you got to do, and you make sure this child makes it." Wayne says that Uncle Bob still refers to Quit to this day despite having two amputated legs. Wayne says, "I refuse to stop." Jay-Z and Beyonce won Album of the Year for Everything Is Love and Best Collaboration and Single of the Year for the song Ape Shit. Drake won Hot Ticket Performer, Childish Gambino won Best Hip Hop Video and Impact Track for This Is America, and Cardi B won MVP of the Year, Best Featured Verse for Motorsport, Hustler of the Year, and Best Hip Hop Style. Here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of October 20th. Number 10, 6ix9ine featuring Nicki Minaj with Fifi. Number 9, Cardi B featuring Bad Bunny and J Balvin with I Like It. Number 8, Marshmello and Bastille with Happier. Number 7, 5 Seconds of Summer with Young Blood. Number 6, Travis Scott with Sicko Mode. Number 5, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper with Shallow. Number 4, Lil Baby and Gunna with Drip Too Hard. Number 3, Post Malone with Better Now. Number 2, Juice WRLD with Lucid Dreams. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of October 20th, Maroon 5 featuring Cardi B with Girls Like You. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1974, soul singer Al Green is attacked in his own bathtub. There can be no question that anyone would have been shaken by the events that transpired in the Memphis, Tennessee home of singer Al Green in the early morning hours of October 18, 1974, when an ex-girlfriend burst in on him in the bath and poured a pot of scalding hot grits on his back before retreating to a bedroom and shooting herself dead with Green's own gun. Not everyone, however, would have processed the meaning of the incident quite the way that Green did, believing that he had strayed from the righteous musical and spiritual course intended for him. Al Green had become a born-again Christian 1 year earlier. But after the attack by Mary Woodson on this day in 1974, he began a process that would eventually lead him to renounce pop superstardom and all that it stood for. Al Green, widely known as one of the greatest voices in soul music history, was at the absolute height of his powers in 1974. He had 7 critically and commercially successful major label albums behind him that included such timeless hits as Tired of Being Alone 1971, Let's Stay Together 1971, and I'm Still in Love with You 1972. He also, in the words of David C., who collaborated with Green on his 2000 autobiography, Take Me to the River, had a basic animal appeal to women that attracted many admirers, including Mary Woodson. Mary Woodson first made Green's acquaintance after leaving her husband and children behind in New Jersey and attending one of his concerts in upstate New York. On the night of the attack, Whitson had shown up unexpectedly at Green's Memphis home after he had returned from a concert appearance in San Francisco. What exactly prompted her to act is unclear, but her actions not only left Al Green with severe burns that would require months of hospitalization, they also left him severely shaken emotionally and spiritually. Say says he likes to distance the fact of his religious conversion from the terrible events of that night. But I think the Whitson incident kind of crystallized his need to move on, to sort of shut down one part of his life and open up another. And that is your entertainment report for Thursday, October 18th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.